What is going on, guys? Sumi here with Thoughtcast. Today, I'm going to talk about having relationships with women. There's a little internal thread, a little discussion that occurs in the deep, dark male forums of the world. And it's the idea that you're going to pay for pussy, you're going to pay for access, you're going to pay for physical access from a woman in one way or another. So a lot of times men will say, I'd rather just hook up with a prostitute. I'd rather date a girl. I'd rather pay somebody. And they're going to leave when they're done. There's the video on this actually on the internet. And so when you look at this video, right, it makes sense for a lot of guys. Guys will be like, oh, he's the one. He makes sense.
I'd rather pay a prostitute so she leaves when we're done, rather than sit here and put a bunch of money into a chick and then taking her out for nice dinners, buying her shit, and you get the same result in the end anyway. You're still paying for pussy.
I'm going to tell you why this video is very wrong. And I'm not here to defend women, right? I'm not here to be moralistic about it. Genuinely, I'm going to give you some points as to why this idea is wrong. So there's a lot of women out there that sell their bodies, sell access to themselves. And there's some that do it for financial stability. There's some that do it just because they want to live a better lifestyle. There's some that do it because they genuinely like doing this. And, you know, this to me is broken. When a woman has to sacrifice her moral and her integrity and her values and her ethics to get money for some kind of physical pleasure, for a deed that she does not want to do, it's a dangerous mindset to really absorb. And one thing I want you to understand is that every single person that you engage with, whether it's just a handshake or whether it's a full intimate moment, which is a deep engagement with somebody, right? Having sex with someone is an exchange of energy. It's not just you on top of them on top of you. It's not that, right? If you're doing it that way, you're having the worst sex. It's chemistry. It's interaction. It's emotions. And if you're allowing yourself to interact with someone that's broken fundamentally, they don't know the value of intimacy, because a woman should have value in intimacy. A woman should care about the people that she sleeps with. And women do care. That's why they lie about body count. When you ask a woman what her body count is, they don't tell you the truth. They say, why does that matter? Because it matters to women. The fact that she asks why does it matter and she lies about it a lot of times tell you that it matters to a lot of men. That's the social norm. But when you interact with someone that's broken, you're allowing that brokenness to seep into your life. That's the first thing I want you to understand. When you pay for sex with a prostitute that slept with a lot of other guys and that's been around drugs, it's been around alcohol, typically this is what happens when you're in those careers. You're allowing that brokenness, those habits to come into your life. You're allowing a stranger into your home that you're going to get deeply emotionally involved to because you want 20 minutes, 30 minutes of satisfaction. I mean, you're spending your money. You're spending your time. You're spending your energy. You're spending your health. You don't know what she's been doing. You're spending all this into a situation that's going to have no future benefit. No benefit whatsoever. Because you can't control the temptation inside you as a man, because you can't control the need for satisfaction, the rush that you get from the explosion of endorphins, you're going to sacrifice a lot. A lot of you guys are cheating on your girls. Guys, I want to give a big shout out to K&D Group here in Cleveland, Ohio for sponsoring this video, for sponsoring our podcast, for allowing us to shoot this beautiful content in their amazing space. If you're ever in the Cleveland area and you need a hookup on an apartment, I can get you a deal that a lot of people can't offer you because of my relationship with K&D and because of the things that they do with this podcast. If you're ever in the Cleveland area and you need an apartment, I can definitely connect you with their leasing team and put a little good word in. But at the end of the day, guys, shout out to them for allowing us to film this content and bringing it to you. A lot of you doing this in Vegas and in countries overseas like the Philippines, Colombia, Dominican Republic. I'm not new to this, right? I already know what it is, right? I'm a dating coach. I know these areas. I know what goes on there very well. You gotta understand that the women you meet there don't care about you. They care about your money. That's all they care about. They don't give a crap what happens to you tomorrow. If you get sick, if you lose your health. They don't have that feminine nature about them. I'm telling you. They have a family they typically have to provide for. They have a lifestyle they need to cater to. And they're going to do anything and everything to get that bag from you. Sometimes these women will rob you. Sometimes you'll get set up. So for all of you out there that even engage in this mindset, we know it's taboo, but there's a dark area where it's like, is it any different from dating a girl? Like, yes, it is different. Now, I'm going to tell you about dating a girl. Yes, you can meet a girl that you date that has no value to you. You can take women on dates that do absolutely nothing for you, and the conversation kills you mentally. I've done this. I've taken girls on dates, and I'm like, man, I want to leave right now. I'll end the date early. I'll say, oh, I got something going on, and I'll just leave, right? I'll pay the bill. I'll do my thing. I'll take care of her. I'm never rude. I'm never disrespectful, but I always take care of her and walk away. One thing I want you to understand, though, is that the experience is what makes it different, right? You being with a prostitute paying XYZ amount of money and you taking a girl on a date, let's say hypothetically they're the same price, but with the date, you get food. You get the interaction. Maybe you take her out to the club. You get a drink. You get an experience. This is something that can't be kind of equated to going and paying a girl doing this. Like, you don't get that experience. And you get the potential upside of building a relationship with this woman. Even if it doesn't work out, even if the date doesn't go well, I think a big thing that men fail to understand is that you don't just cut the communication there. Everybody can teach you something in life. Everybody can bring you value in some way, shape, or form. People can teach you what to do and what not to do. So if I have a date with a girl that isn't necessarily beneficial to me, I might end the date early. I might walk off, take care of her, and then I might reach out to her and say, hey, I really appreciated your time. Let's just be friends or something like that, right? I can swing the conversation in a different way. I won't lose her respect. And the big thing that happens with that is that maybe in the future she has a friend that may be interested in me, or maybe someone I'm talking to has talked to her, hey, you went on a date with him before, and all she's going to say is positive things about me. Yeah, he was nice, he was a gentleman, he was caring, he was empathetic, he paid the bill, he left, we didn't really hit it off, I didn't get along with him, he didn't get along with me, but he was nice. That's all that's going to happen. And I've opened up a new door into a future relationship, which brings me value. The women that you date in life will take care of you. The woman that you should date in life should take care of you. They should help you. They should guide you. They should nurture you. When I get sick, a girl is going to come to my house and help me out with things. When I need some stuff handled in my personal life, a girl that is a friend of mine or someone that works for me is going to help me, or potentially a girlfriend, whatever it might be. Women are very valuable. Women are very helpful. Women are powerful. Women can open up doors that no man can open up. Women have a positive aura about themselves that really fulfills a man. But when you get with women that are prostitutes, that are in the sex work industry, you're not dealing with the feminine energy of those women. You're dealing with the transactional nature of a woman that is going to engage in an act that she has no pleasure in, no value in. She's being dominated by another guy at home. She's doing this to get your money. That's a masculine energy that she's portraying on you, and you're interacting with masculinity. It's bad, right? You are choosing masculine energy. Think about that for a moment. Kind of should tweak you out, right? So my big point to all the guys out there is it's not the same. It's not the same to bang a hooker or to take a girl on a date and then hook up with her after. Because after the date, you have an interaction, you have a relationship, you have an experience, you have a memory that you made going to here, and you have a positive relationship with the restaurant in itself because you spend money. Any restaurant I spend money at, I know the owner. I build a relationship with them. I know a server that I've tipped out before that I can go to before. I have a connection there that they may one day come work for me. She may help me with something in the future. The possibilities are endless, even if the date doesn't necessarily go that well. Even if the interaction isn't that great. It's endless. Whereas here, it's done. So I want to thank you today for spending a little bit of time with me, taking my opinion. If this was helpful to you in any way, please share this video. Thank you for investing your time with me. And if you ever want to connect with me, the links are down in the description below. You can always join my free community, completely free once again, where you can connect with me and I'll give you an answer back, typically within a day or two. And until next time, guys, Sumi out.